more, and so we did it.
We did it, and we're back, and we're here.
Here we are.
If you don't remember, because it was such a long break, and I understand.
I don't remember.
I'm Syd.
I'm Olivia.
Together, we're Syd and Olivia, and we talk some shit.
Yeah, welcome to Syd and Olivia Talk Shit, the only podcast where it's us.
So today, we figured we'd just kind of get ourselves back into the podcast space.
And look, if you guys are looking to find us, follow us, any of that jazz, we are at Syd and Olivia on every platform there is in the whole wide world, and this podcast is available on every podcast platform as well as YouTube, where there's a filmed version, so that's fun as all jazz.
Yeah, that's fun as all jazz.
That is fun as all jazz. It's the beginning of season 2. We're gonna try out a bunch of new segments to see if any of them stick.
One time we heard some random guy from a podcast company be like, segments. Everybody needs so many segments.
So we're going to try the most niche specific segments that we could think of last night while we were tired.
So welcome to this episode, which is the most segments we can fit into one episode.
Sponsored by ADHD.
It's sponsored by ADHD. We probably have it. You probably have it. We all probably have it. Let's party. So it's time for our first segment called
Any Recent Nightmares? I had a stress dream recently about you. That sounded bad, but it was not like you weren't the bad thing in it.
I love to be bad in people's lives.
I had a nightmare that I ordered chicken for you, and you're a vegetarian, and in my stress dream, I'll call it, because it wasn't quite a nightmare. In my stress dream, you ate it to be polite, and then afterwards, I realized that I was like, oh my God, I literally ordered chicken for Syd. It's a thing she doesn't eat. She doesn't eat meat, and she ate it to be polite. I feel like such a shit friend. And then I looked in the mirror, and all my teeth were dirty little nubs. All right, did you have any?
Sorry, I have questions.
Yeah.
Dirty with what? Soil?
Well, I think so.
Right.
Dirty with brown.
Dirty with brown.
They were little, but they were, you know, like you ever see someone get veneers and like what their teeth are shaved down to before they put the veneers in?
Actually, no.
It's a bad image, and that was what my teeth looked like.
Cool. How have you seen that?
I've seen a lot of reality shows where people get veneers on camera.
That's a common thing?
It's in Darcy and Stacey.
Okay, so that's not a common thing. That's a thing that happened in one show.
No, it's on Darcy and Stacey on Discovery Plus.
Okay, so this episode is sponsored by Darcy and Stacey on Discovery Plus. Go check them out. See what veneers look like before they're in. Yeah, no, I've definitely had some nightmares recently.
What's a good one?
I had a pretty good nightmare recently, also having to do with you.
Oh, I love that.
Do you?
I love it.
You love to be the source of
nightmare?
nightmare?
I love it because I know neither of us are going to have a dream. So if I'm in your nightmare, it just means you were dreaming about me.
Oh. No, I had a dream that Olivia, you were like, I'm leaving town. I'm getting out of here and I will never see you again. I'm leaving town. And I was like, wait, why are you leaving town? And you were like, I have to go to Chiclet, New York.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, what is Chiclet, New York?
What is Chiclet, New York?
So I don't think it's actually real.
All right.
In my dream, you were like, it's just farm country with more crime. And I was like, what? And you were like, it's just so much farm country, but with so much more crime. And I was like, why?
The average farm country.
Yeah, and I was like, why do you want to go there? And you were like, I have to. It's my boyfriend's dream for his music career. And I was like, that makes legitimately no sense.
There's a crazy music scene in Chiclet, New York.
Yeah, you were like, he has to go. The whole band is going, and he's going to go without me, whether I like it or not. And I was like, what are you talking about? And you were like, Chiclet, New York.
Yeah.
If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
If you can make it in Chiclet, New York, a place that's only farm town and crime.
Yeah, you can make it anywhere.
You probably could make it anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If Chiclet, New York is a real place, let me know. But I don't think it is.
Yeah, can all our New Yorkers comment whether Chiclet, New York is a real place or not?
Yeah.
So that was a segment called Any Recent Nightmares?
Okay, so that's awesome. Now, here's the thing about our show.
Right, yeah.
This season is going to take place.
Right. In the future?
In the future, yeah. We're going to be doing this over the next few weeks, months, whatever.
Yeah.
And because it's going to be happening in the future, I feel like we should make some future predictions.
I feel like we should be 2 psychics now.
We have decided that we now have powers.
Yeah, we're psychics, so suck on that, how about?
Suck on that, you motherfucker.
And the world, every piece of news that happens is like an AI Mad Lib.
Yes, it is like a Mad Libs puzzle.
Like the people who are trying to get in physical fights right now are Elon Musk has challenged Vladimir Putin to a physical fight.
To such random names.
And isn't it, which Paul?
Paul Blart Mall
Yeah, Paul Blart Mall Cop. Who's Jake Paul's?
Logan Paul?
Logan Paul has offered Pete Davidson and Kanye West $60 million to split if they do a fight.
Wild.
So that's a Mad Lib. So we thought, why not just pitch some things that might happen in the next calendar year? So this is a segment called
Predicting the Future. Okay, that's enough of that. In the future, I believe, the next thing to happen in 2022 is Pete Davidson is going to be dating a member of the royal family.
That is 100% going to happen.
100%. Which one do you think?
I think it's going to, I was going to say Pippa, and then I remembered that's a child?
No,
that's an adult.
That's an adult.
I'm going to say that one.
Pippa's the one that had the great ass.
Well, then it's going to be that one.
It's going to be
hands
Pippa.
Down. Absolutely.
Pete and Pippa.
I'm going to pitch that Kanye West is going to have a one-sided public beef with JoJo Siwa.
I'm going to call that true.
Yeah, that's already probably true.
I'm going to say Ray Romano is going to get canceled.
Yeah.
Don't know why, and I'm really sorry. Shout out to you, Ray Romano. You probably are a great guy. I think that you've done really lovely stuff.
You think it's going to be like a misunderstanding kind of accidental canceling or like
actually
a really legit canceling?
No idea, but my psychic tingles tell me that Ray Romano is going to be canceled.
All right, my pitch for the future year is that I am going to make strides in therapy.
I'm feeling that for you.
I'm feeling it for me.
My next pitch is that Olivia Rodrigo is going to date Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, or I'd pitch Daniel Tosh as well.
Yeah, I'm going to say, maybe there's going to be a reboot of Tosh 2.0.
Yeah, Tosh 2.0. Okay, I'm going to guess that Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are going to have some sort of an elective surgery to switch some part of their mouths. Like their tongues or their teeth will be in each other's mouths permanently.
Perhaps tonsils.
Perhaps they'll switch their tonsils.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
And then they'll wear like the other person's like tooth in like a vial around their neck or something.
Yeah, or in their mouth.
Or in their mouth. Switch teeth.
They'll probably switch teeth.
Yeah, they would do something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say that Addison Rae, with her thriving film career, is going to be in the next Star Wars movie as herself.
I think that's absolutely valid.
I think they're going to go to the cantina and be like, is that Addison Rae from She's All That?
Performing Teenage Dream.
Yeah, they're going to go to the cantina and be like, it's He's All That, right?
Yeah, He's All That. I'm going to pitch that Discovery Plus is going to drop a reality show about sex criminals looking for love. Because I feel like they've dropped every other possible reality show.
Yeah, where's that reality show?
Yeah, so I'm going to pitch that in the next calendar year. Although there kind of almost was one, which was that Adults Adopting Adults show.
Oh my God.
That wasn't on Discovery Plus, but that show was also
Wild.
About sex criminals looking for love, but it wasn't supposed to be.
No, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but there was a show called Adults
Adopting Adults.
Yeah. And it was like, there was an adult man who got in trouble for being like...
The show got canceled and taken down because everyone was like, this guy just wants to fuck this 20-year-old girl. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it was a man who adopted an adult woman so that he could cheat on his wife with her.
Yeah, plus he's like racist. Shocker. Fucking shocker.
Whoa, who thought that the guy who fucks kids would also be racist? Like, come on. This guy's not good.
Okay. Any other predictions?
Yeah, maybe my dad gets a break.
I'm absolutely loving that for him.
Shout out to Danny Heller.
Shout out to Danny Heller. We love him.
Hopefully you get a nice vacation.
And I'm just going to pitch one more. I think that the guy who invented Ethereum, the little tiny skinny guy who invented Ethereum, is going to legally marry a real doll, which is a sex doll that's human-sized.
I would put money on that.
Yeah, all right.
We love predicting the future. Olivia, do you spend a lot of time on TikTok?
I've never heard of TikTok.
I've never heard of TikTok.
I've never been on it.
I spend a whole lot of time on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best, in my opinion. I know when people need to take breaks from it, but for me, it's the best app.
I
Instagram
agree.
Is the toxic app for me.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Same for me. In
TikTok's
fact,
just fun and silly.
I legitimately don't have Instagram on my phone.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
And anytime I go to, like, post something for work or, like, do whatever, I will re-download it to do that and then get rid of it again.
I mean, it's garbage, and I'm addicted to it, and I hate it.
It's very bad. I don't like it.
But
But
yes, a TikTok trend.
A TikTok trend that we have been loving loving. I don't know if you guys have seen this. There's a trend on TikTok where people try to do these voiceover challenges to see if they would be like good voiceover actors. So it'll be like copy for ads that are like for Toyota or Pampers or stuff like that. And then people will read it being like, you know, like, Toyota, get in your car and go somewhere. Like, and try to see if they have a good voice for voiceover. We would love to see if we have good voices for voiceover.
It's important and necessary to see if we can make it in the voiceover industry.
And that's what I want to do. And just because of that, obviously we weren't going to advertise
anything real
unless
because they were paying us for me.
No one's paying us to do that. So we decided to advertise fake things.
Yeah, we wrote our own advertisements for the other person to read.
We're going to give each other those advertisements. And then we're going to see if we have some voiceover voices.
We're going to see if we have what it takes. So this is a segment called, what should it be called?
We could call it, Are we meant to be voiceover? We could call it.
Let's call it something long.
This is a segment we like to call,
Do We Have a Face for Radio?
Okay, I'm done. Yeah. I'm so done with the music.
All right, so yeah, I'll give you this. You give me yours, and we can just read some copy. Would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay, this is what I wrote for Syd to try in a calm, soothing voice.
Calm, soothing.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you want to chase my boy Caleb? Do you need to chase him down the street? Well then, I have the boy for you. Introducing my boy, Caleb. He's a ghastly little lightweight who reeks of egg on purpose. And he needs to be chased and taken down. So if you're one of the hundreds of townspeople lined up at my door day and night waiting to hunt down my dreadful son in the cul-de-sac, now is your chance. I'm selling the opportunity to chase my rotten boy.
I think you got the fucking job.
Did I get it?
I think you got the job.
I'm upset by it. So Olivia,
okay.
I wrote something for you that's more like romantic.
Okay, yeah.
So
like every kiss begins with K.
Every kiss begins with K. So picture just like footage, like stock footage of the ocean, a couple running on the beach.
Yeah.
And Olivia, this is a romantic commercial I wrote for you.
All right. Love is pure. Love is sweet. But have you ever tried falling in love with Charles Bridge? Charles Bridge is caring, sweet, and legally dead. Prop him up at a booth and go on a romantic date at a 5-star restaurant. Command strip his arms to yours and go mini-golfing. Charles will show you how to put a hole in one. Just kidding. He's legally dead. Bring Charles to meet your family. They'll love the soft sounds of nothing that come from his dead mouth. When you kiss Charles, you'll feel butterflies, and he'll feel moths flying into his orifices. His mouth has been agape for 600 years. Turn his corpse over to see how much dust comes out. Throw him in the river to see if I care. Charles Bridge, the man to wed who's legally dead. That's a great ad. I would buy that.
Of course, yeah. I would always buy a dead man.
Okay, well, that's great. Okay, the next one's kind of more high energy, sort of more like masculine, kind of like fun kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay, so I picture air horns.
Air horns, yeah.
Air horns. We'll add in air horns.
Well, you can add some air horns.
Masculine, okay. Attention! Are you a real cuck who gets a hard-on for expired food that still tastes fine? Come on down to the Chunt City Expired Food Emporium, where we have all the most expensive expired food in the solar system. That's right, our prices are raised to thousands of dollars per pound of legally expired food I stole from the garbage behind the Whole Foods in La Brea. Come on down to the Chunt City Expired Food Emporium. Chow down some $1,000 wet brown lettuce and get fucked!
That was great.
Thank you.
I mean, I want to go there now.
I want to chow down on some wet brown lettuce.
I want to chow down on pounds of $1,000 wet brown lettuce based on only your read of that.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's up next for me?
Okay, so this is a movie trailer.
Okay, yeah.
So like a movie trailer, serious action, Fast and the Furious.
Okay. In a world where one guy has way too many muscles and way too many fast cars, the bad guys are gonna fucking flip. Chaz Bagley is an ex-cop who has to get back on his horse and back in the game. Explosion after explosion. Chaz Bagel is going to sweat all over camera. Chaz Beagle will make a car accident so big with 0 consequences. Ever heard of a woman? Pew, pew, pew. Chaz Butthole has, and she's a human prop for him to reject. Pew, pew. Whoa, is that a fire in the ocean? Sure is. Chaz has to swim through that big fire to get to the big helicopter or something. Watch Chaz Beetle absolutely destroy the streets of Tokyo with zero respect for their infrastructure. How fun for us! The Big Adventure Guy 6, now in theaters.
Nice. That's
I
beautiful.
added some echoing at the end.
I thought it was really beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Well, so I think we do, in fact, have a face for radio.
I think we have the biggest
We have the biggest faces
for
possible.
radio.
Our faces are way too big for our bodies. And that was a segment called Do We Have a Face for Radio?
Speaking of...
Yeah.
Oh, there's no segue.
Speaking of the fact that there's no through line.
There's legitimately no through line to any of this episode. If anyone likes this, I'm sorry.
I know that. Oh, I was going to say, if anyone likes this, please tell me, because this is how I function on the daily.
I was going to say, if anyone likes this, I'm sorry, because this means that your brain is like ours.
Yeah.
And our brain just goes from place to place that has nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, you know Elon Musk and Grimes' kids have weird names?
They have such weird names. Again, no through line in this episode.
Here's the thing.
What's Elon Musk's and Grimes' kids' first name?
All right, so I feel bad for these kids, right? I'm not making fun of kids, but these kids are going to be very wealthy and powerful, and this is the price that their parents apparently have made them pay.
Well, they're going to change their name. Like 100%, one of them's going to be like, actually, I'm Sarah. Like,
that's
because
valid.
that's how you rebel.
Yeah. So okay, of course, their first son famously is named XAE, but like AE together. What's that called? A schwa?
No fucking clue.
A-12. They call him X. It's a bunch of letters and numbers. The state of California doesn't recognize it.
The state of California doesn't recognize it as a name?
Yeah, it's like that. There was like trouble between them and the state of California or something. I don't know the exact situation.
Does the kid not count?
I don't know. We could ask him. We could ask you guys. Does the kid count? Comment below. Does this kid count?
Yeah, does the kid count if their name is that?
And then, of course, a beautiful name for a girl. Their daughter is named Exa Dark Side Rail. Which is one typo or autocorrect away from Extra Dark Side Rail, which it just sounds
like a really bad
like a
sex
really,
act.
Yeah.
Doesn't it sound like a really bad sex act?
Yeah, I got arrested for extra dark side railing a guy. Yeah. Okay.
That sounds, I don't know. There's something weird about that.
Yeah. So this brings us to a segment called Guess Elon Musk and Grimes' Next Baby's Name.
Cut the music. End it. No more music.
Would you like to go first, or should I go first?
Go for it, Olivia.
Okay, I'll go first.
I have to find it.
So I had to guess, what would their next kid be named?
Okay.
And I think I'm right.
Yeah.
I guessed Grotcham divided by 4.
Okay, so if you're not watching this, which you should be, why are you not watching this?
Yeah.
If you're listening to this in your car because you're, I don't know,
driving or something,
or some bullshit excuse like that.
Yeah.
It is spelled Grotcham with an O with the 2 dots over it.
Yeah, like the German dots or something.
What is that called?
I don't know.
I'm not even gonna
I'm
pretend I know.
not a linguistic expert, although that would be very cool if I was.
And it's all over the number 4.
It's all over 4. So it's Grotcham over 4 or Grotcham divided by 4. I feel like an important part of naming their kids is that there's something kind of unclear. So you're not sure if you're supposed to pronounce it as over 4 or divided by 4.
Right.
And I think that's important.
What do you think that kid would go by?
I think it would go by Z, the letter Z. Oh. Because their daughter is going to go by Y and their son goes by X.
That is a really good guess.
Yeah.
My guess is, I don't know, I think Elon... If you're watching this is totally what you name your next kid.
Yeah.
It's a drawing of a balloon by me. I drew a balloon.
That's good.
It could also be semen if I turn it to the side.
It could be. And that's the key, is that it could be multiple things.
Yeah, so it could be like a balloon or a sperm.
Yeah.
And a big spermy tail for their little baby.
Yeah.
Which symbolizes, obviously, Elon's sperm.
Yeah,
that had to connect with Grimes's egg.
Right.
And I think they'll call it Bobo. I don't know what else you call it.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it drawing of a sperm balloon.
Yeah, you could call it a drawing of sperm balloon.
That's my prison nickname.
Yeah.
It's time for a very special segment we've never done before.
This is a beautiful segment, okay? It's called Shots. We're gonna do shots. Should we take a shot?
Yeah.
It's, I think, still legally the morning.
It is legally the morning.
We're gonna take a shot.
But that's the segment, right, guys? Come on, let's do it.
We are okay. We're fine.
This is a segment.
Don't worry about
It's
us.
just a segment.
We're not falling apart. In fact, actually, I feel like our mental health is better than it has been in a really long time.
Can I say,
Yeah.
the entire season 1,
Yeah.
my mental health was an absolute fucking 0 compared to how it is now.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
I'm thriving compared to that.
I will, yes, on a real note, like,
Yeah.
if we're just getting real for
Yeah.
a second, I am so much better now than I
Yeah,
have been in,
me
like,
too.
so long.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, fuck yeah.
I feel good. I feel healthy.
I feel so happy. I'm making so many strides in therapy already. Like,
love
I'm
that.
absolutely loving my life. I'm really happy. I'm just also cursed, because we
Yeah.
all are. We're all growing up in
Yeah.
a world on fire, and we're all trying to figure it all out. And you can't expect to figure it all out at once. But I'm
Yeah.
feeling really good.
Me too.
That being said, we're gonna take a shot now.
Yeah, this genuine moment was sponsored by Now We're Gonna Take a Shot to balance it out.
We have some shots lined up, some tequila shots.
Tequila shots. Why are we doing this? I don't know.
Because, guys, it's a really good segment.
And it's also our first episode
It is.
of the
We have
new
to
season.
celebrate,
You know,
yeah.
we're celebrating a little bit, so cheers.
Let's take these shots like pussies.
Let's absolutely try.
I fucking love that.
That mango juice is so good.
Are you okay? That was bad, right? Shots are bad.
Shots are pretty bad.
Okay, well, do you have any notes on them?
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to a segment called We Have Notes.
On alcohol.
Today we have notes on alcohol, our favorite segment and yours.
Our favorite segment of yours is the only one that we actually do. My first note on alcohol is, if something makes you sick, why would you use that same item to help you recover?
Oh, that's a great point that I also have never understood.
Hair of the dog. What the fuck is that?
I refuse.
The idea of being like, I had way too much tequila last night, so
Yeah.
now I need a mimosa for me.
No, I can't.
It's the dumbest thing, and you don't do it with any other substance.
No, I know.
You don't go like, oh my god, I had so much pizza last night. This morning I should probably have some pizza.
Yeah, I had so much heroin, so much black tar heroin
But
last
this
night.
morning I should probably...
Well, people actually probably do
do that.
Never mind. Scratch that one.
I don't know what
but
it
no,
feels
the pizza,
like.
the pizza metaphor was great. My first note is a direct request to alcohol, which is just, can you hide that you're poison better?
Yeah.
I know you're poison. My body knows you're poison. The internet knows you're poison.
We know.
Why do you have to taste like it and make me feel like I've been poisoned?
Maybe alcohol, maybe you need to get like a PR person.
Yeah.
Start like selling you better as maybe like a health juice or something that is, so we don't have to
We have to
know.
hide it more.
Here's a note for alcohol. The term brown out
Oh, yeah.
sounds like you shit your pants in public.
Oh, that does. That's a really good point.
I browned out last night.
Yeah.
That sounds like you diarrheaed on the
It
floor.
really does.
Doesn't it?
It sounds like you blacked out and shat.
Yeah, it sounds like you made a poopy.
You made an unconscious poopy.
And people say it
Oh, no, I
like I
browned-
had this crazy date. I fucked this guy and I browned
totally
out.
browned
And it's
out.
like, did you shit on
It's like, first
him?
off, if you fucked someone and you browned out, that's
That's
not
not
a good start.
consensual.
Second, did you shit on him?
I don't know.
That's a good
I think we
question.
need to just relabel that term.
Yeah.
Like temporary amnesia for me.
Yeah, or like a little BB blackout for me.
Yeah.
A blackout with holes in it.
We'll work on it.
Here's my second note for alcohol. Can someone stop me from drinking?
You okay?
Yeah, no, it's just kind of like sort of my pitch.
You have an issue with alcohol?
no, do you have
or-
another note?
You good?
Yeah, no, what's your note?
You know if you're not good.
Could someone stop me? Could someone come over and stop me?
I mean, I guess I could.
All right. Next up, your note.
Oh no. Again, we're fine.
No, I'm doing literally comically
actually,
better
yeah,
than it.
you're not. You haven't really been drinking.
I
much
know.
at all.
I've stopped drinking 7 days a week, and now I only drink like 1 day a week.
That's great.
That's like a huge fucking improvement.
I'm proud of you.
I love that for me.
My last note is, let's stop pretending we like shots.
Oh yeah.
We all know we don't like them.
No, we don't like them.
We don't like them. They don't taste
They
good.
taste terrible.
So let's stop pretending.
I think that's a really good point.
Let's just start calling them what they are, which is like, I guess, fun.
My final note on alcohol is, it's time for another shot. Sad face.
Oh no. One more shot. Da da da. Da 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 Are we? Oh wait, I forgot. We can play the music. We don't have to sing it.
No, I know, but in case they wanted to know what it was like to have us sing it.
So here we're gonna take our second shot. Here we go.
1, 2.
Cheers. 3. Hate that. Absolutely hate that. I hate it.
Okay.
It's crazy how we do that to ourselves.
Yeah, that's a punishment that I do to myself.
Why did I do that to
Why
myself?
did I punish myself?
It's the daytime.
Yeah, it's day.
Oh, fuck me. Do you guys like this podcast or should we stop? We're a couple shots in now. We did not advertise this as a drunk episode.
I will say, when we did our drunk episode with Shane, I drank an entire bottle of wine beforehand, and I didn't necessarily mean to, but I absolutely did.
Yeah, also, we only had 2 shots. We're okay.
We only had 2 shots versus an entire
we're fine.
bottle of
we're
wine.
absolutely
Guys,
fine.
we're fine.
You know what is a really good podcast?
What?
That we should all listen to. A new podcast that started during the break of our podcast.
Oh, yes.
The It's Always Sunny podcast.
First off, not just like my favorite show that's ever existed.
Right. But like awesome company.
Great people.
Running people.
It. Everyone is lovely.
It's a great podcast, but I was watching their drunk episode.
Yeah.
And Meg Gans, who is
lovely.
Absolutely lovely.
She's
and
an absolute fucking gem.
A producer of that podcast. She wrote limericks for all the guys.
I think that's lovely.
We love limericks.
I love an improvised
We've
limerick.
always loved limericks.
They're not good.
If you don't know what a limerick is, it's basically like there once was a man named blah blah who did
something in rhyme, he's something in rhyme, and something original rhyme.
So basically, we decided today we would do improvised limericks. We have a bowl of some suggestions we made, previously. Mm-hmm. We're going to pull them out.
Yeah.
And we're going to make up some limericks on the spot.
Absolutely.
Why? Because that seemed like fun to us.
So
I think at the heart of who we are, we are 2 very square high school nerdy kids.
1,000%.
Who don't really drink and don't really fuck. And so the things they do are they make up limericks.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what we were in high school.
So this is a segment called We Have Limericks.
Cut the music. We're done with the music. This, we have a bowl of suggestions
that
here.
we wrote, unbeknownst to the other person.
So, Olivia, pick a paper and
then we'll do a limerick together.
Do a limerick about it.
All right, so I'm gonna pick this. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna do a joint limerick about a mall Santa.
Mall Santa is what she picked.
There once was a mall man named Santa.
He liked to chug a big Fanta.
The children were afraid because they knew he would raid their pantries.
If he gave them the chance to.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Wow.
There we go.
Wow.
That was really good.
I'm sorry.
No, that was
I'm sorry.
really good.
Can I take a second?
Oh, yeah.
I think we really fucking killed that one.
I think that one was great. I think you really did a great job.
Yeah, I think you did a great job.
Thank you so much.
And I really do think we were connected. And I feel like, what are we going to do? Release a book of limericks,
I think
perhaps?
we're going to release an album.
We're releasing an album.
Album.
There's that tequila.
We're releasing an album of limericks.
We're going to be releasing an album of limericks. Stay tuned. If you want a limerick about you, we're on Cameo.
Oh, shit. Yes. This is about the Hotel Trivago Daddy.
Oh, the Hotel Trivago Daddy, my personal celebrity crush.
Yeah.
There once was a Hotel Trivago Daddy
who made absolutely nobody savvy.
He told you hotels and made my labia swell.
And let's all be real, he's a zaddy.
Okay.
That was like a B.
That was like, I would even give it a C.
Yeah. So that one was fine.
And this is the lesson in this, is that you can always be worse than you were once.
Absolutely. You can always downgrade.
The next suggestion is the Pope.
Oh, yeah. There once was a man named the Pope.
With him, I tried to elope.
He lived in a box that was impervious to rocks. And for him, I always wanted to grope.
You always wanted to grope the Pope?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it fucking rhymes, guys. How about that?
Are you telling us something?
I'm not into the Pope, but I feel like that's a good limerick. Okay, what's your end to that one?
And I kidnapped him with some rope.
Okay, I love that. That's beautiful.
That's also not good.
No, both of them were great.
And that was a segment we call...
We did limericks drunk.
This has been...
Such a welcome back.
Chaotic welcome back. You're very sweaty.
I'm sweating, guys.
Yeah, and I'm usually the one who gets really sweaty.
Guys, if you are watching this whole episode, I am sweating so hard. Like, I cannot even focus.
I'm a big sweater. I sweat in the night.
I can't focus. I'm sweating so hard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So that's awesome.
But just to each other.
Yeah.
Forget them.
Yeah.
Who knows them?
Yeah, I don't.
Very excited to be back.
Yeah, I'm so stoked.
Not that we don't talk to each other every day already.
No,
so.
we're married, but at the same time, I'm very excited to be
Yeah,
back.
we have these same conversations and do these same things literally every day.
Yeah.
But always good to be paid for it. And I think this is going to be a really fun season.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We've got some really fun guests.
Yeah,
this
we have some pretty fun guests that we're very excited about. And we're really happy to be back. On a genuine note, thank you guys so much for liking this enough for us to be picked up for a season 2.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, if you guys want to subscribe to us, we are Syd and Olivia on every single social media platform in the whole wide galaxy.
And we will see you next Tuesday.
We'll see you next Tuesday. All right, now we say bye, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Bye!